Many of you are getting to work this morning or just getting on your morning commute. That brings us to our next guest, who is perfect to talk about commutes. We have Jennifer Pyrz here from IndyGo. Welcome to Daybreak, Jennifer. Good morning to you.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
So you are the new president and CEO of IndyGo.
Yeah.
First off, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
It is my knowledge that you served previously as interim president. So what was your journey like going from that role to now moving into this position permanently?
Yeah, so I started at IndyGo, strangely, in the height of the pandemic, so April 2020, as a chief development officer. So I was responsible for a team that built the BRTs, design, construction, the whole thing. So by the time I was asked to jump into the interim role, I knew the agency really well. There were parts, of course, that I knew better than others, but I was excited about the opportunity and knew it needed to be done. It was a crazy spring. I was in the position interim maybe 5 months or so, but I'm excited about getting to be part of it for the long term.
What have been some of your targets and places that you've kind of pinpointed where IndyGo needs to move towards under your leadership?
Yeah, our team's talking about focusing on 3 priorities. So one of them is to grow and restore ridership. So of course, pre-pandemic, things were really strong, and every transit agency around the country really took a hit with the pandemic. But we're recovering. We've been growing in our ridership. We had 5.6 million rides in 2022. We're at 6.7 in 2023, and it's continuing to increase, but we want to make sure that trend continues. So that will be one of the focus areas. We're looking at ways to adapt to the changing reality. The NBA All-Star weekend was a great example. We were able to provide, through partnership with the Pacers, free rides for that 4-day period, and our ridership was up 20,000 rides in those 4 days over the previous year. So those are the kinds of things we're looking, ways to adapt, ways to grow and be innovative. The second one is sustainability. We're almost done with all of our building, right? We've got the blue line is the last one to start construction, and then we're going to be in a maintain mode. So we're looking at kind of making that shift to the long term and how we can maintain and provide the service well into the future once we're done with the building phase. And then the third is focusing on safety. So our operator safety, frontline worker safety, customer safety. We've got folks who are in very demanding jobs, and that's what sometimes makes them fulfilling, but it also can be hard day to day. So we're looking at ways to partner with IMPD, IFD, emergency services, and we're going to take a proactive approach. We've put a position out, which I hope some of our folks will be interested in applying for a social services coordinator to help get out on the street. Times have changed, right? And people are looking for ways to connect to resources. So that person will do that.
All great proactive messages there. Talk about one other thing that you're working on. We continuously talk about the Purple Line.
Yes.
So where do we stand with that?
Yeah, we're so excited. So we are on schedule and on budget to open this fall. So listen, keep your ears open for an announcement later this month about when that opening week and celebration is going to be. But the infrastructure is out there. We're almost done with construction. It's really transformative. So I don't know if you've been along 38th Street, but prior to our construction, there were a lot of needs there. People were walking on kind of cow paths on the side of the street. We've got sidewalks, we've got a multi-use path, we've got beautiful new pavement. So if you haven't had a chance, your listeners, the viewers, I hope they'll take a look. The Route 39 is still running on 38th Street until the Purple Line replaces it. So jump on the bus, walk on the sidewalk, take a bike ride, and see how transformative that infrastructure's been.
My boss keeps challenging me to take a bike ride, so I don't know.
There you go.
I may cheat it and just hop on the IndyGo.
I love it. That sounds great.
Well, we will have all this information that we spoke about this morning on our website, wishtv.com, as well as the info on the jobs that you're going to have out there.
Sounds
Jennifer,
fabulous.
Thank you so much for stopping by this morning.